We're about 65 to 70% complete overall. If you averaged everything out, obviously on the Wiley we're a bit further along. It's a bit more like 80 to 85% complete. But overall I'd average it about 70% complete since groundbreaking. We're in really good shape. It's challenging, there's trades on top of each other, but it's well organized and it's actually going very well.
Once we get the cabs completed off-site, we'll slip them into these platform bodies here, and we'll start testing the elevator system. Additionally, installing the hoistway doors. But this is pretty much the finished product, and when we're done, you'll see aluminum-clad elevators running the building. Okay, I'm standing next to the east seating tower. This is about a 30-ton piece of structure that currently is elevated. We are in the middle of a test pick, and what that is allows us to kind of dial in center of gravity and deflection of the structure itself before we clad it. This tower will vertically pocket 28 feet above us here when we go to flat floor, and we can go with thrust stage or end stage or flat floor, and that's accomplished by turning turntables and tilting these wagons here. Additionally, if we go flat floor, we can raise all of these platforms to stage level, and we can basically make a 10,000-foot floor plate with or without seating towers. The towers are all they can vertically fly to pockets, and the proscenium wall that divides stage to audience as well. The high work at the fly has been completed. If you look above, all the paint is in, and the lifting equipment has been set on the grid. What's happening down below here is they're dropping lines to set battens. The battens are what the stage scenery will attach to when we're all complete. Okay, we're standing in the main rehearsal room. This is level 8. Programmatically, this room is sized to duplicate or replicate the stage in terms of square footage this way. It's a 2-story space. Right now, the drywall trades are finishing the walls. Overhead, you have MEP rough-ins. These are chilled water piping systems, the lighting, and speaker systems, which are being roughed in before the ceiling goes in. This is also a room where the company will practice their shows. Behind you is the level 8 balcony terrace. This is a room that has a tremendous view of the downtown, and we anticipate it being a VIP deck.
Well, outside we're working on finishing up the building envelope. The red glass exterior is nearing completion. What we have here is the workers from Azane, our subcontractor to Limbeck, responsible for the beam cladding and the louvers. They're putting on the framing, as we see up there, for the ultimate aluminum beam cladding.
think the biggest change the board's going to notice in this presentation are the shots of the interior, both in the Wiley and the Windspear. It's been a long time since they've seen the auditoriums, and they've come an awfully long way.
Since the ceiling rings are now exposed, since the audience chamber scaffolding has come down in early January, you can now see the center ceiling ring and as well as the center dome that houses 316 strands for the audience chamber chandelier. Is now applying the size or the adhesive and is preparing to add the gold leaf. Conrad Schmidt is a subcontractor doing the 12-karat gold gilding on the balcony fronts. The balcony fronts are glass fiber reinforced gypsum molded and then put in place, and then they will come in and do an oil-based varnish that will give it the sheen that the design architects are after. Crews have been in, they've started to do the layout for the fixed seating. Every time we bring any of the opera folks in, they always have to clap and sing on stage. And even with the scaffolding, they really like the way it sounds.
There are still some elements of the skin that are in progress. Most of the work is going to turn all towards the site work. This site is about 7 acres. It's extremely large. Most people don't realize how large it is till they come out here, but there's a lot of site work to put into place, and it's not just trees and grass. It's an awful lot of hardscape and lighting and everything that's going to make it a great public plaza.